Welcome to Field Notes Transformation. I'm Tara Moreno. This is where we explore the science and the soul of what I call the unbecoming. It's where old identities fall away and new ones emerge. I myself walked through collapses, and each time I went through this collapse, I came out the other side. It was a cracking open. I was able to have deeper healing, deeper awareness, and more abundance in my life. Today, I work with leaders, practitioners, and seekers who are also ready to shed who they were and to step into who they are becoming. This is the messy, sacred middle. No masks, no bypassing, just truth, lived in the body and spoken from the heart. If you feel lost, take a breath with me. You are not broken, you are transforming. Welcome to the liminal. Let's begin. The dark night of the soul isn't punishment, it's an initiation. What if the collapse is where your personal mission, your core values, and your true self are born? Welcome to Field Notes, Transformation Podcast, where we explore the science and the soul of the unbecoming. I'm Tara, your host for the show. Now let's dive in. About 13 years ago, I experienced what I call my biggest and greatest spiritual awakening. It was here that I had hoped that there was a spiritual world, that there was a God, that there was something there guiding me, to knowing undoubtedly that we are living in a spiritual world that is governed by a spiritual energy, natures that we normally cannot see with our human eyes. Now, mind you, that awakening was incredibly challenging in terms of not really having a religious base or anything except a 12-step program, a God of my understanding. So when I started hearing and seeing the spiritual world, it was jolting to say the least. I even said to myself, wow, Tara, you've really lost it here. But what I realized over time is that I was just awakening to the reality that we are living in a spiritual world, that we are human beings having a spiritual experience, or spiritual beings being human, however you want to look at it. So it is an inextricably connected piece of who we are, is the mind, the body, and the spirit. So this is what led me to do this work around sharing my message to people about how do we heal and how do we transmute the darkness? Because when I had my awakening, I realized that there was so much darkness. And my question was, what is it and why is it here? And how do we balance it? So this is my work, and this is what I hope to communicate over this time together as we embark on this podcast journey. Over time, I realized that I needed to use my experience with addiction and recovery for helping other people. And that set me on the nonprofit world. And so about 10 years ago, I decided to be the founder of a nonprofit in Flint, Michigan, where I wanted to provide holistic medicine in a free capacity for people who couldn't afford it, because that's where I was. So I set forth and I moved and did the action steps to become the founder and to do the things that I needed to do to get a board and to, start reaching out in the community, letting them know what things like Reiki were and how to pronounce it. And it was quite a fascinating journey because people had no idea about acupuncture and they didn't, lots of resistance that it didn't work. It was woo-woo, keep it away from me. And I really had not only the stigma to deal with of addiction, but I also had the stigma of dealing with the holistic medicine piece because of the closed-mindedness. So fast forward, I did nonprofit work and I built up this nonprofit from $10,000, I think the first year, to I believe we hit 830,000 last year. So I really understood that I was co-creating my reality by what I was thinking and feeling. And this is what the work is that oftentimes we can continue to create from our pain rather than who we really are. And that is the crux of the problem. How do we transmute our pain body? How do we, work through the ruptures to be able to have the life that we want and that we deserve? And this is really why I founded the nonprofit, was to understand that we are powerful co-creators, constantly co-creating our reality with everything we think and everything we feel, and also the people that we surround ourselves with. So during my 10 years of doing nonprofit work, I seemingly started to outgrow that work, and I was at the end depleted, and I was very desperate. I didn't know kind of what my next path was. And there had been a lot of fear that had attached itself to me because I had invested so much time and energy in the nonprofit work. And I very much believe that the universe is always on our side. And despite the way that the rupture happened in my separation from the nonprofit, I do believe and I know that that was the path that was set out for me. And what it did for me is it grounded me in my core values, because when people try to tell you who you are, they can't, because you know that you've been working your core values as best as you can. So when somebody says you're doing something that you're not doing, you know how you've operated. And that is the importance of your core values. I've also learned too that the people that you surround yourself with matter. And when you're surrounding yourself with people who are still trying to understand very basic knowledge around healing and recovery, that it can often stunt your growth. So I will say that moving forward, I experienced one of the biggest ruptures of my life through this work. And I'm coming out this other side where I have more peace. I have more groundedness. I have more awareness around self. I feel more myself than I have ever, because I was challenged. And that's what this podcast is about, the challenges that we go through and allowing the rupture to happen, because we can often cheat ourselves out of what that gift is. And that is what I learned through my process, is that the darkness is in fact a gift, but we've been taught to not pay attention and not to avoid the darkness, or that there's something wrong, or call it evil, call it something that is trying to attack us, when in fact, these things are holding up a mirror to the things that we still need to work on, or the boundaries that we still need to set. So yes, this is definitely the path that this podcast, I'll be interviewing people who've also went through ruptures and parts of their lives where there was a transformation to the other side. So I'm excited to have you. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for doing the work. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with a loved one and also leave a review. If you want deeper support with me, please visit my website at www.greentaraHolistics.com. Until next time, stay grounded, stay curious, and stay true to the unbecoming.